Hey, what's going on, everybody? Boilon here, and in today's video, we're going to be doing a reaction video to this community video that was released on the Marvel Strike Force. Actually, it wasn't released, so it is actually an unlisted video on the Marvel Strike Force official YouTube channel. I know some people have already done reactions to this. I haven't watched this yet. This was shared to me in my Discord channel, and I want to give you guys my first impression of this, and it's titled Celebrating the 5th Anniversary Developer Preview. Now, my guess is they've done this in advance. Somebody leaked the link or found the link or whatever, and have now shared it around the internet. And my guess is this is going to get released officially closer to the time of the actual anniversary date. But I want to go through, pause it at convenience spots and talk about what they say and give my thoughts about the 5th anniversary as to how they think things are going. So if you're ready to go, let's boil this down. So let's get this show on the road. Celebrating the 5th anniversary. We start off with Apocalypse. Fail Apocalypse. Whatever you want to call him right now, because as of recording this video, we still don't have any official confirmation from any official comms from Archangel, from anyone of the dev team about what may or may not be done. There is some whispers that things will be done, but at least as of recording this, there is no official confirmation about what is actually going to happen in terms of buffing Apocalypse or not.
For Marvel Strike Force to be around for 5 years is an enormous achievement.
5 years, an enormous achievement.
It's just fantastic to see how far it's gone in 5 years.
It's kind of rare for a game to even last 5 years.
It's so rare that a game even lasts for 5 years, which, he sounds a bit surprised that Marvel Strike Force even made it 5 years. And frankly, so am I, especially after the last year that this has been a very grueling last 12 months. And right now, I think a lot of the community are rightfully upset and things are not going as originally planned, I think, but just it's not too late. Boundless Entertainment, if you're watching this, I doubt it. Maybe you are. It's not too late to turn the ship around. It's not too late to make this game better. And P.S., you have one of the easiest IPs in the world, and yet somehow you have managed to crater it, especially over the last 6 months. But I would say that it's been on the down for the last little while. Not too late. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, apparently they turned the ship around because I know there was a lot of complaints about that game a while back. And apparently some people say it's never been better. So, it can happen. It can still happen.
We started out with just a handful of characters and now have like over 200.
Yeah, I don't remember how many characters was on global launch, but yes, we do have definitely over 200 characters now.
This 5th year anniversary, we're bringing back a lot of our favorite experiences.
Bringing back a lot of our favorite experiences. I don't have the game up right now, but you guys remember what they're talking about, right? The Minerva campaign? Yeah, that was great. 3 years ago. The Psylocke campaign. 4 years ago. Ant-Man and the Wasp. I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago? Oh yeah, they're bringing out the Mad Titan event for Thanos. They've actually brought that back before, and they're doing it again. They brought it back around the time of when Black Order was a thing, so they could give people more Thanos shards. But nobody uses Thanos now. So why are you bringing back all these legacy events, most of them which are completely irrelevant now? And, the Psylocke event was probably the only good one, except the Return to the Shadows event was absolute horseshit. And there was no additional ways to get fragments or energy for that event because it's not included in the free energy refresh.
Don't see ourselves slowing down anytime soon.
Oh no. They're not slowing down anytime soon. It kind of feels like things have already slowed down. It feels like you guys are a skeleton team over there. No.
If you look back at the game when it launched,
I don't like this guy. I think as the creative director, he's driven this game into the ground. The one we had before this didn't do it as quickly, that's for sure. So I'm pretty sure there was an interview somewhere with Valley Flyin with Sean Duggan, and it felt really fake. And honestly, I'm sure that he loves Marvel, but for whatever reason, has just not driven this game in the direction that it deserves.
It was a very different game than it is today.
Yeah, you're right. It was a different game then than it was today. It was a lot more fun. I'm sorry for you guys who weren't around 3 or 4 years ago. I can definitely say without a shadow of a doubt, the game was more fun 3 or 4 years ago than it is today. There was a lot of reasons for that. Part of it was because now I think it's the events that have really driven the game into the dust. But the characters and the theory crafting was at a much higher level back then because it wasn't forced synergy as much, and that allowed for more creativity when it came to building teams, and I really enjoyed that part.
Added War, which is like a huge mode for everyone to play.
Alliance War, which I don't know, for better or for worse. I'm not a big fan of it. I think that it's the matchmaking is garbage, just like how Cosmic Crucible matchmaking can be garbage. And it's just really pitting your wallet against someone else's wallet is how I feel.
Alliance versus Alliance. We've added Cosmic Crucible, our real-time tournament.
Real-time tournament. Oh, that was a great success. They just slammed that one out of the park, didn't they, everyone? Cosmic Crucible. I like that it's a independent game mode. So, your participation in that is not screwing everyone else's. Except when there's a Cosmic Crucible Alliance milestone. Then your participation does matter to your alliance in something that is a solo game mode. So cut the crap on that one at least. If you're going to do an alliance-based milestone, leave it to the things that are alliance-based, which would be raids and would be Alliance War. Other than that, leave it out.
A lot of different game modes. So the evolution, there's way
RTA was just a complete failed year, by the way.
More game than there was at the launch.
What I like about Marvel Strike Force the most is to bring obscure characters.
Obscure characters? You mean brand new characters?
To people that they may not really realize could be their
Again, a brand new character.
next favorite.
My favorite character to have created was Spider-Man Noir.
It's too bad, because Spider-Man Noir, I like him, but he was just terrible. He was not a very good character, and he's still really not that relevant to the meta. Like, he just doesn't do enough, I think, to really justify, building him up to, say, Gear Tier 16 or something like that, compared to characters like Spider-Man 2099 and Weaver, who are undeniably really powerful in the meta and must build characters.
Spider-Man Noir.
Minerva kind of broke the game when she
definitely did. Minerva definitely broke the game.
You just want to bring fun.
But that doesn't mean you bring the fucking event campaign back, because it is garbage. And the fact that they're actually including BKT as part of the next Pocket Dimension is very scary for a lot of non-veterans, because they're not going to have them built, and it's going to be very difficult, and they're not going to want to waste gear and gold in outdated characters that aren't reworked.
Fun things to the table.
One of the joys of running a live game is that every day you get to kind of deliver a new experience to our players.
It's just really exciting to have any mobile game make it to 5 years. And
It is exciting for any mobile game to make it 5 years. I guess I don't play enough mobile games. I know that a lot of them do actually make it to 5 years, and I think 10 is probably out of this world, but I would say I don't play Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, but I think that they're on like 8. Without looking them up and when they got released, I'm thinking they're 7 or 8 years at this point. So that means that hypothetically, Marvel Strike Force could make it another couple years if they don't crater this into the ground this year, because they're slowly doing that and the player base is going down.
our player base is stronger than ever right now.
What? Hold on. Let's
5 years, and our player base is stronger than ever right now. And our player base is stronger than ever right now.
hold on, Catherine. I didn't quite catch that one.
And our player base is stronger than ever right now.
Senior Product Manager Catherine Law has no idea what she is talking about, and she is absolutely disconnected from this community because I can tell you right now, it definitely is not the strongest it's ever been.
We want to celebrate our players by giving them some special.
Boy.
We've got a month-long celebration celebrating you,
Month-long celebrating, fuck all.
the players that have stuck around with us for 5 whole years.
I don't know what I was thinking. Frankly, I don't know. What am I still doing? I guess I'm kind of waiting for Lord of the Rings Heroes of Middle-earth to come out so I can play that a little bit more.
We're bringing back a bunch of legacy content. We have a bunch of event campaigns that we're bringing back. We have
Why are you bringing back old event campaigns when you've trashed and slashed existing ones? After Nemesis, there was no event campaign for this patch. What's going on?
a bunch of team-up events. We're doing this huge sweepstakes as well.
So look out for...
Who gives a shit about the sweepstakes? Congratulations, everyone. You got a free Shield Medic costume for free. I hope you guys enjoy your Shield Medic, who is absolute horseshit and not even worth putting any gear on. Boilon seal of approval.
some awesome sweepstakes and events
Who the fuck cares?
throughout the month.
A standout memory for me is when we launched our first Scourge event, where we were debuting Morgan Le Fay. This was
I admit
kind of
that
the
was fun.
kickoff of our Age of Apocalypse.
With each of the
First time.
horsemen being released, I get to work on the CG trailers, and that has been a really awesome experience.
First we had Ultimus. Then
Now, I'm a millennial, but I feel like every single person we've seen are like under the age of 30. Everyone's a millennial. And not to knock it, but maybe they don't actually have a clue on what the actual people are wanting to see in the game. Because I feel that they're just not on the right track here.
we had Doctor Doom. Now we have Apocalypse. We think fans should stick around to see
God.
what big bad comes into the picture next.
I kind of get the impression that they think they know what they're doing and they think they know what people want, and it's not what people want. That's
You
just
can't
me.
help but feel good about the future of a game like this, because the gameplay is unlimited, the characters are unlimited, it's a vast universe.
I admit there is unlimited things that they could do with this game if they did it right.
Can we shape the right experiences where players can collaborate and work together to kind of take on big, scary bosses?
Big scary bosses, something we don't have in this game. Something that the community actually has been asking for quite some time is like a world boss, or Sentinels, Master Mold, Galactus, whatever. Where that we could take that on either by ourselves or with our alliance. Something that has quite not yet come to the game.
Like Apocalypse, like a King, like
For those who are
Was that him saying Galactus? Is that a hint of something that's coming? Maybe. Who knows?
fans of the
If we make it
TV
that long.
shows and the movies, we will continue to put out really fun characters that we're really positive that you will enjoy.
I'm really excited for the character pipeline that is coming very soon.
We're just gonna constantly try to up our game, but also bring something to the fans that they'll love.
We have some iconic villains coming this year, such as Apocalypse, which we've teased all through 2022, and we also have Kang, the Master of Time, that will be releasing soon. And we also have a new character in store that I'm sure audiences are going to be excited.
I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at. Looks like some green one. I think Tana teased this a little bit, but frankly, I don't even know if we'll make it that far, and I don't know how much I care. Really, unless they fix this game.
Excited about when they finally hit the game.
A villain, though. They mentioned that it's probably a villain, so...
Have no
there's
doubt.
that.
because we've been running this game for 5 years, right? A lot of our current players who, joined maybe this week, last month, last year, they actually haven't seen all of the amazing content we've delivered over the previous 5 years.
Nobody cares! Nobody cares about your re-released events because it has no relevancy to the current meta. And even if it was even like meta adjacent, it's not even anywhere near there. Nobody cares about Minerva, Thanos, maybe Psylocke is meta adjacent at this point. And it's just that, it wasn't even giving away free shards. It was like doing a shitty event that you didn't really get much out of.
What we are doing with Time Heist is we're curating a lot of the really exciting
Oh, okay, so new game mode, Time Heist.
big beat
Jump forward. Oh, is it a game mode? No, it's an offer. Oh, so it's like that Star Wars Galaxy Heroes thing. Instantly jump forward in time, get an amazing deal. Maybe I missed. Nobody mentioned this to me in my Discord. But
that you will experience as you progress through the game.
I'm really excited for some of our newer players to see that content.
no, did I get that wrong? I mean, that seems like an offer. It was level 80 Time Heist. View more. It's best one-time offer. Yeah, looks like you're getting like a boost level 80. That's how I kind of...
Whenever a new Marvel movie comes out or a new Marvel TV show, we're looking at the characters that are in those films and shows and thinking about what is their essence and how would we try to translate that into the gameplay.
I just think it's great because you guys are just so open-minded and welcoming to like all of our maybe like we might think
Wow, she sounds new.
it's a crazy idea or a cool idea.
Wow.
Marvel, we would never reject an idea if it's crazy. If it's crazy, hey, we want to hear more.
Here's a crazy idea. How about making this game better? For the players that you're trying to appreciate.
It's not every day that we bring a new character to the Marvel Universe.
The team really rallies together and comes up with some great ideas.
We want to work with our history to make sure that a character feels the best they possibly can.
Kestrel is our first original character, so players really loved her.
We have...
Yes, she was good, actually. I will give him credit for that one. Kestrel was a good character with a pretty big impact on the meta. And I wasn't overly mad about when this happened, actually.
Our fourth now original character named Vol.
I'm super excited. This is going to be our first non-binary character.
Oh, was that the villain that they teased, actually, in the previous? Vol.
Vol.
I'm super excited. This is going to be
okay.
our first non-binary character.
Val has taken the items of key Asgardian
Val.
villains.
They will also have this little baby phoenix, which is really cute and was really fun to draw.
And so we love that you guys are bringing together all these great ideas that we can help nurture and grow.
They do about one original character a year, it seems. Kestrel, Deathpool. Wait, was that it? Just the two? Yeah. So.
To everyone who plays this game, thank you.
Thank you to our players.
Thank you, fans, for continuing to play this.
Thank you.
Here's how you can thank us. By making a lot of the improvements that are necessary in this game to not only keep the existing players, but to keep future players from to allow future players to come into the game and actually want to enjoy their experience. Because the new player experience right now is severely lacking. And I think on the backs of the drama that's going on right now with regards to the events and with Apocalypse, that I think that goodwill in the community is at an all-time low. And I'm very concerned about the future of the game as far as keeping the player base active, or an active player base coming in, really to replace those who are leaving.
For being around for 5 years.
I'm really proud of the product that we've made as a team collectively.
Thank you to the audiences and players for really enjoying and participating in this Marvel Strike Force game.
The social experience of playing with your friends is a huge part of what makes Marvel Strike Force work.
If it wasn't for that a lot of people claim that you know, the social experience with your alliance and things like that, that's probably what's actually keeping a lot of people still around. But even that's not enough for some people.
And that's the kind of thing that we just want to continue to deliver on and expand on as time goes on.
Cool, boy. That's it, everyone. So what do you think about this celebrating the 5th anniversary developer preview in the comments down below? Were my comments a little harsh, or were they on the money? You know, what would you have liked to see in this? Do you think they were just placating us somehow? You know, this 5th anniversary has gone down, in my opinion, as one of the worst anniversaries I've ever seen in a mobile. I'm gonna say in a mobile game, could be in a game in general. I've seen tons of worse developer studios give way better rewards for anniversary events, and this one just takes the cake. I've never seen anything worse in my lifetime. That's it for this video, everyone, and until next time, stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you all later. Boilon signing out.